What's up, rockers? Like I told you this before, I got my man cave back finally. It's a little bit of a mess at the moment, to be honest with you, but a lot better than it was. I have everything pretty much back somewhat to the way I want it. That being said, I also decided I was going to, you know, redo the setup. This entertainment center was pretty beat up, as you guys remember from some of the videos and photos and whatnot. I put it back together, cleaned it up real nice. So basically, there's going to be some changes to the system down here. Nothing too critical or, off the wall, but the first thing you're going to notice is different is the fact that my JBL L100 Classics are now upstairs, and I'm using my Norman Lab Model 9s down here instead. Now, there's a couple of reasons for that. It is not that these speakers weren't good enough to be my main system. That is completely false and inaccurate. The problem is I really want to keep it paired with the Marantz along with the Snell Acoustics because I bought them from a package. I paid $1,000 for the Norman Lab Model 9s, the Marantz 4300, and the Snell Acoustic Type E3s. That being said, I want to kind of keep them together, but you can't deny the fact that I run my Marantz 4300 in 2-channel bridge mode, which puts out 100 watts per channel rated, but bench tests closer to like 170. So that being said, the L100 Classics recommends between 100 and a 200 watt amplifier to power them, and they kick with the Marantz. They really do. The Sansui QRX-6500 you're about to see, well, that you've seen before them, about to put up there, puts out 37 watts per channel RMS, but I'm thinking it's closer to 50. By the way, so it does kick. It does. But these Norman Lab Model 9s are when the bass notes would hit on the 4300, sometimes the tweeters would crack a little bit, and I didn't like that. I was afraid of damaging them, so I'd run the Marantz in 4-channel mode and just keep the front channels on. So I'd be pumping these with 40 watts per channel, and I would have it at ear-piercing volumes, and it wouldn't struggle at all. So I'm thinking these Norman Labs are going to do very well down here. Now, I do want to put these on a stand to get them off the ground because I've had water down here before. Now, I do have a very large sump pump nowadays hooked up down here, so that shouldn't be a problem, and it shouldn't even get this far. But in case it does, I'd like to, I like to put them, put them on a stand, just like 1.5 inches, 2 inches off the ground, just enough to protect them if there should be a problem. The other reason is that both the Snell Acoustics and the Norman Lab Model 9s have rear-firing drivers. The Snell Type E3 has a rear-firing tweeter, and these have a rear-firing woofer that you can run in passive or active mode. So you can use it as a passive radiator or a bass increase by having it powered. So, like I said, and with both speakers in the corner, I should get pretty good resonance there. Oh, that's what I'm hoping for, and we'll see when the time comes. That being said, we're gonna set the brains of the system up. Right now, I'll at least put it in place. Oh, the sheet is no joke. Try to get it centered as close as possible. For those of you who don't already know, this is a Sansui model QRX-6500. It's a quad receiver from, I believe it was produced in 1972 and 1973. It's a complete powerhouse too for what it is. About 5.5 to that. You see my OCD starting to kick in. Well, I am damn close. And I have the entertainment center exactly, the back of it's exactly 10 inches away from the wall. So I can squeeze my fat ass back here if need be to add stuff. I remember how big of a pain in the ass it was before to work on stuff if I had to. Yeah, as you can see, we're pretty damn close to center. I think I'm happy with that actually. It's 5 5/8, and 5.5 needs to go over. So exactly 5.5. should do it. Looks like 5 9/16, and 5 9/16. All right, we are golden. I'm gonna run Pioneer model PL516 turntable. That's the same as before. I actually have the cartridge up on the my turntable upstairs right now, so this one currently doesn't have a cartridge on it, but typically it's a Ortofon Blue 2M. Excellent sounding cartridge. Looks goofy without the cartridge on there, don't it? I'm still trying to find hinges for this, by the way. I got a replacement cover for it. Got some fingerprints on it. I got a replacement cover for it, but never couldn't find the hinges. Ugh. I'm not going to bore you with the whole entire setup. I'm just going to get the my main components up here and then go from there. Yeah, I like my stuff to be as shiny as possible, although lately with everything going on with her moving in, the in-laws, and my niece and nephew moving out, it's been kind of hectic. I've been kind of getting behind on a lot of things I usually keep up with. Alright. This is just sitting on top. This is the Pioneer H-R100. It's going where it was before. I'll get the hook and everything up in a minute. One of my most prized possessions, my Pioneer CT-F700. That's working properly and fully once again. I was very happy about that. I've been able to figure that out. It took me long enough to do it though, but hey, better late than never, right? Hell yeah. Like I said, I just want to get everything staged for now, and I'll do all the hookups in a little bit. One of my favorite CD changers, the Fisher DAC-205 from 1987. I think it's 1987. Yep, January of 1987. So 3 years and 2 months before I was born. Alright, I'm just going to dust some of these components off a little bit. And this other... God, these Norman Labs are freaking ridiculously heavy. Gotta move you guys again. And my OCD is so obvious sometimes, isn't it? Ugh. Oh, man. These speakers should sound pretty damn good, especially with the bass reflecting out of the corner like that. So, yeah, we'll see. The test will be coming up soon. I got a power strip, or a power surge protector mounted to the back of that, so everything should pretty much just plug into each other, and that should be golden down here in a couple hours. That being said, I'll show you again when I have it all set up. Now I'm just printing out my freaking labels. So cassette record. Another one for cassette record. There's 2 ends of the RCA cable. Two for CD. Turntable. I get way too far into it. And one for the 8-track player. Catch these back when I get further along. I can sit there and make you watch me put all these wire numbers on. That'd be freaking asinine. What's up, rockers? So I got it finished up. I am very happy with the results. The results turned out very good. I do have the subwoofer hiding over there in case I need it. I'm going to start without it. I'll turn it on for each track to see how big of a difference it makes. Like I said, my usual disclaimer. It sounds better for me than it does for you, but it's just to give you an idea. And just for fun, I enjoy doing this. But yeah, got my Sansui QRX-6500, Pioneer PL516, which the cartridge ain't on it right now, otherwise I could go up and get it quick. Pioneer CT-F700, Pioneer H-R100, Fisher DAC-205 5-disc CD changer. I want to go up and get the cartridge for the turntable quick. And yeah, that'll be that. Give me one, bear with me for 1 minute. Alright, I went back and got the cartridge. I'll start with the FM dial quick. 93.3 MMR static. Turn the sub on. Not much bass there with the classical, obviously. Sub back off. Turn the sub on. Turn the sub on.
We are calling it iPhone.
Got an iPhone? Streaming 99.9 The Hawk is this easy.
Hey Siri, play 99.9 The Hawk.
Now streaming 99.9 The Hawk.
99.9 The Hawk.
Fast will help you die.
A little staticky down here. Radio 105. I-105 country. That's Magic 105, so I had to find something weird right now. There we go. Now we're rocking. Oh yeah. Back down on the mark. Alright. Start with the CD player. Now the one thing I gotta do with this is I have to change the wiring here to make it so where the dial light's on at all times, because I haven't hooked up correctly now to where I put it on auxiliary. Auxiliary's got the selector box. It's got the CD player for the TV, and then if I want to hook like a wireless Bluetooth module up, I can do that. Right now we're going CD. We're gonna go with the There with this Fabulous Thunderbirds. The album's called Tough Enough. I'm sure some of you've heard it. Yeah, we're good. I have to get some volume, huh? And of course, all my tone controls are set to flat position.
I would walk 10 miles on my hands and knees. Ain't no doubt about it, baby, it's you I need. I wrestle with a line.
So far, I haven't needed this up once yet. We'll see. I want to leave it hooked up just in case.
Oh, you baby, I would swim the sea. Nothing I do for you that's too tough for me. I put out a burning building with a shovel and dirt, and not even worry about getting hurt. Ain't that tough enough? Ain't that tough enough? Ain't that tough enough? Ain't that tough enough? Work 24 hours, 7 days a week, just so I can come home and kiss your cheek. I love you in the morning, and I love you at noon. I love you in the night, and take you to the moon. Ain't that tough?
Alright, I gotta switch over to turn the dial light back on because it looks nicer with it on. Go with a little album called Nylon Curtain. Of course, they gotta do a, gotta run at least one Billy Joel, that goes without saying. Get more volume than that.
Baby's coming home tonight. I can hear footsteps in the streets. Turn the cold music higher. I'm over upon the fire. That should make the atmosphere complete. I had to wait forever, but better late than never. She's just in time for me. She's right on time. She's right where she should be. She's right on time. A man with so much tension, far too many sins to mention. She don't have to take it anymore. Since she said she's coming home, I've torn out all my telephones. Soon she will be walking through that door. I may be going nowhere, but I don't mind if she's there. She's just in time for me. She's right on time.
rear because I'm running the sub off the rear. Oh, speaking of which, turn the sub on.
Where she was when I would need her, greeting me with footsteps in the street. I guess I should have known it. She's found the perfect moment. She's just in time for me. She's right on time. She's right where she should be. She's right on time.
Alright, next we're going to go over to the Pioneer H-R100 for the Police, Ghost in the Machine. I got it dialed in for Invisible Sun. Now, for an 8-track, this may actually surprise some of you. Here goes nothing. Of that. What else did I do? The cassette, turntable. Oh no, I didn't do the turntable. I did the CD, the cassette, the 8-track just now. All right. So for some reason, this Sansui has 2 turntable inputs. I'd rather have 2 auxiliaries. They gave me 2 turntables. So we're only using one of them. Because why the hell do you need 2 turntables for? I mean, unless you're a big vinyl guy. Do Dire Straits, of course. Sultans of Swing, for sure. Well, there's quite a few good songs on this album, though. Here she goes. Dial that in. Put the queuing up, make sure the speed's adjusted. So it is speed's dead on. And here we go.
You get a shiver in the the dark, it's raining in the park.
Again, I want to make it so where the green lights are on, even when it turns on, no matter what the power button's on, I want the lights on. It looks better with the lights on.
A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. You check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. But it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't wanna make it cry or sing. If any old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. And a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies and their platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans,
Hell yeah. That was freaking awesome. Now, the only other thing I can really do is I don't have anything hooked up to the TV right now, so right now the feature's pretty much useless, but I can stream with the Xbox on the TV. I can play the movies, Blu-ray, whatever, through it, and it rocks. It's like a movie theater. Obviously, I didn't try with the new setup, but I have no reason to believe that it's not going to be as awesome as it was before. These Norman Labs actually pair up better with the Sansui QRX-6500 than the JBLs do, and I think the reason for that is because of the setup, because the JBL L100s don't rely on reflections for bass, and also the wattage output and the recommended amplifier rating for the speakers are a closer match. You got, I think I read 50 watts per channel, 50 to 75 watt per channel amp, primarily. And Sansui QRX-6500 is 37 watts per channel. So you could probably get away with something a little bit more powerful, obviously. But when I was running the Marantz at 100 or 170 is what it bench tests at, the Normans didn't really like it. The tweeters would pop with the bass, and that's not good. With this, I haven't had any distortion, no problem, so I'm very happy to set up. I do have the sub hooked up. I am going to keep the sub hooked up. I'm not going to use it all the time. I didn't even use it all the time with when I had the JBL L100 Classics down here. But this is still a very nice and rather expensive setup, even the way it is. So, yeah, I do appreciate you watching, and that's pretty much it for tonight. The only thing is, I might have a surprise I just scored. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. see if it works. I didn't try it yet. I know the motor works and the lights move. That's about it. As for functionality, speed, accuracy, and sound quality, I do not have an answer at this time. Anyway, guys, peace out, rock on. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to drop a line and let me know what you think. Any questions, comments, you know where to go. Peace.